I'm Universe Coach, Galactic Coordinator in these realities, planet Earth. My coordinates, my galactic coordinates, is in United States Corporation. If you like a galactic reading, please look at my bio. Let's spacewalk. Now, day 2 mod. We're going to recap on when I did that day 1. I did like 5 of them. And it dealt with character and integrity. And let's go down it real quick. Remember we talked about on a consistent basis how mission control have me down here talking about how the earthlings are out of balance. So they want me to bring up some things that the Egyptian, aka Ma'at, literally did for you, and it really registered with the beings here on North America, the so-called black people. This one talks about integrity, character, and integrity. We're going to go back over that one real quick because we already did that. So let's download that again and bring it back up. It said about, I have not done wrong. I have not robbed with violence. I have not harmed anyone. I have not stolen. I have not killed or ordered harm. Now I'm bringing that back up just so it can resurface, so we can revisit this, because a lot of times in this coordinates where I'm at in these United States, which is the corporation, the so-called Black American, this is their spirituality. Like no one is embedded in them. And I'm just bringing it back to surface. Mission Control told me to bring it back to surface where you can revisit this and see where you're at. And a lot of you are going to register with this. A lot of y'all going to pick that up and be like, that is true. And then you're going to see that your planet was hijacked, that your North America was hijacked by some alien type like beings. You need to do something about that. I'm just here giving you some guidance because that's what they said my job was. So we're going to go down to honesty and fairness. Like I told you before, these beings here that are not the hijackers, the squatters, they have consistently done this, and they consistently break 42 laws every day. A lot of this is embedded in the so-called Black Americas. No one has to revamp them. It's just in their DNA. So let's go into underness and fairness. I have not cheated offerings. I don't scam, shortchange, or exploit systems for profit. Typically, when we do stuff, it's fair game. We're not trying to scam people, do da 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 da. No, we're really trying to, hey, this is the product I have. This is what I'm doing. Hey, what you think? Second, this is number 7. I have not acted deceitfully, sneaky, crooked behavior. Like I said, 42 laws. 42 laws. The corporation of the United States, which is out of balance, breaks every day. 42. How you break 42 laws every day? Every day? Every day. So, I have not stolen sacred things. I respect what others hold holy or meaningful. Meaning the planet. Why are y'all at war with nature? What has nature do to you? Or should I say done to you? Because if you cut down all the trees and keep polluting the water, where will you be? It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. You need to pay attention to the environment. You need to really pay attention to the environment. A lot of y'all gonna mess around and find out. You wonder, well, I got allergies, but then when you go and visit some tropical climate, your allergies miraculously disappear. You remember when the so-called president out there passing bills for his people that got all these plants, should I say, factories, all this pollution in the air. Did y'all forget about that ozone layer? Remember how they had to go back and put all them laws in place? Now he said, oh, no, 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 they don't have to do that now. That caused climate control. Did y'all pay attention to science? That causes climate control. It started messing with the climate. Then all of a sudden, it's snowing. Places ain't never snowed. You got tornadoes like never before. You got windstorms, just all kind of just foolery going on. That's climate control. Letting off stuff all up in the ecosystem. Next, I have not told lies. I speak truthfully, which I think is a lost art. Keep it moving. I have not taken food from others. This one's going to get you. I don't deprive people of their basic needs. What do that sound like we doing today? Depriving people of their basic God-given needs. Food. You heard it. I have not taken food from others. I don't deprive people of their basic needs. Right. I have not spoken evil words. This one's going to get you too. No bitterness, sculling, toxic talk, or depressive spirals that harm others. What's been going on? TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, just social media. Depressive spirals from different trials that's going on. That do sound like trials and tribulations. Yeah. From different trials that's going on, laws that's trying to be passed, people acting like an ass. Just things ain't gotta just yeah. Mm, mm. We're gonna keep it moving. I feel generous today. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to peace and self-control. This one should surely short. But do you see what I'm saying about? I don't want to just stop and pause here because I really want you to get, because a lot of times we, as so-called Black America, oh, we ain't got no spirituality. And I have to reiterate this and ask people, what were you doing? What were our ancestors doing before? Since we're not from Africa, right? What were we doing before they came and handed us Jesus? And they said that we're the most peaceful people. What were we doing? This, what I'm reading to you. We already had these embedded in us. We know you ain't supposed to be stealing folks' shit. You know you're supposed to be basing your ass. Nobody had to tell us this. This is an innate ability. We came up with this. Right. Let's keep going. Remember, 42 laws the Corporation of the United States breaks daily. We're getting ready to hit 12. As you can see, out of all them 40, from 1 to 11, they have consistently broke. I have done no wrong. You know they're doing you wrong now. I have not robbed with violence. ICE. I have not harmed anyone. Police brutality. I have not stolen your land. I have not killed or ordered harm. I have not cheated offerings. I mean, when we were talking about scamming, shortchange your ancestors all day. All right, I have not acted deceitfully. Your ancestors. I have not stolen sacred things. I respect what others hold holy. Burial grounds, tombs, and mounds, they big enough. Yeah. I have not taken food from others. Food prices is high as the sky. I have not spoken evil word. Remember I told you about that depressive spirals that harm all others that they doing on all these social medias? That part. We on 11. 42 every day. Remember? Every day. every day. Let's go on back to the character one. Remember, I had yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go on down to 12. Peace and self-control. I have not attacked no one. A lot of times I see with the Anglo-Saxons, because it's different from, the European, then you got the Anglo-Saxon, then you got the Caucasians. It's different mixtures, because the Anglo-Saxon was the vigilantes that were going around that Jackson let kill off folks, and yeah, our ancestors. Okay, peace and self-control. I have attacked no one. I don't start fights. Sound like a group we know. Or act aggressively. You know how folks love to say that you're aggressive, but their behavior is aggressive. That is called destiny swapping. That is called projection, my friend. I'm sorry, you're not friends because that's Quakers. You're right, you're my sisters and brothers. That's called project. I have not destroyed what is sacred. I respect life and nature. We have never been in war with nature, ever. Let's keep going. I have not tortured myself with guilt or perjury. I don't lie under oath. Them court systems. Woo. Or betray my own heart. I have not ruined the land. I don't waste or damage the earth. Is this? Do you see a pattern forming here? I have not spied or pried. I mind my own business. I don't snoop to cause trouble. Why United States always in people business? Let me tell y'all something. That's what corporations do. That's why you're a threat to them. You say we're not a corporation. Let me tell you something. We are a whole nation. Nationality. If I kill your nationality, I kill your nation. So if you don't know your nationality, so-called black people, you don't know you're a nation. $1 trillion spending power. You're a nation. And somehow they had duped you into believing that you're not a nation. This is what corporations do when they find something that's threatening to them. They gotta take you out. But you don't know that you're a nation. Where is your security at? You say we don't have any? I beg to differ. That's what gang members are. That is our whole security system. I have never felt threatened when I seen gang members. I say thank God. I'm protected every single time. Never was afraid of them. Never. They got places polices won't even go. Gang members. That's a hint. That's your whole security. From the East Coast to the West Coast, North and South. Your whole security system. People have already been on police force retired. Go and train them. Military. Please go and train them. Them niggas ain't scared to die. Those are our security system. We need them. What you running for? We need them. They just trying to do their job. Being directed to the wrong targets. That's all. Moving right along. Okay, last thing we said, I have not spied or pried. I mind my own business. I don't snoop to cause trouble. Always in folks' business, right? I have not gossiped. No babbling, rumor spreading, or tearing people down. No babbling. Rumor spreading. Tearing folks sounds like your president. Pray for them. that he'll learn how to close his mouth and watch his back. Pray for that he'll know it's time to step down. Y'all don't know how to pray for folks? Okay. Well, it's been real. And it's been great in this place. Next, we're going to touch on emotional mastery. And then the ego and humility. Remember, consistently, the U.S. corporation consistently breaks 42 laws. Consistently. Daily. Yeah.